Hello, my name is Mordred Viking and I'd like to welcome you to this stream of Crusader Kings II, where I am sure Dana's going to be thrilled to hear that we have a Christmas carol singing going in the background. Great timing. Anyway, how are you all doing on this great day? I'm doing well. So we're going to be playing with Novgorod. This is, of course, the Saga of the Shattered World. And this is the third part. We started out in Frisia, which is, wow, looking not very healthy right now. Frisia went on to form Britannia when it was under AI control. In the meantime, we had switched over to the Togra kids over here. Well, actually, we were Sutai, and then split out and formed the Togra kids ourselves. And they did pretty well. They are a big, scary blue blob, and have reformed the Tengri faith. Is Saberbane still in charge? Of course Saberbane's still in charge. He's freaking immortal. 91 years old and still going strong. 140 dueling. He's going to be impossible to kill. He's also going to outlive like all of his kids. Although if he just keeps on getting married, then he's just going to have an infinite number of children. So maybe Saberbane really is going to be related to like a 12th of the world's population, or whatever that crazy statistic with Genghis Khan is. Anyway, and then once we had reformed the Tengri faith, we then moved over to Novgorod, which is looking more healthy than it probably actually is, although we are pretty stable at present thanks to the efforts of Queen Kilu here. She is not very popular. Well, she was not very popular, but she has since rooted out most of the people of different faiths and replaced them all with loyal Suomenusko people, which will hopefully allow us to do a little more conversion. But we are in a little bit of trouble in terms of reform sites. We already control two of them. We control the one in Novgorod. We control the one down here somewhere. Let's click on it. There we go. Novgorod and that one? I think it's that one. We could grab this one or this one, and then the fifth one is way over here. So that one's going to be a little bit out of our range, most likely. And it is actually, it's owned by Italy. It's not owned by Togra Kid. Oh, that makes that slightly easier. Although I still don't particularly want to fight against a Horse Lord if I don't have to, because we've seen as the Horse Lords just how tough they are to take down, especially in this era of the game. I think it would be far easier to go after Finland. Unfortunately, Finland themselves is at war with Sutai and Eltugan, and I'm really hoping that they don't lose all of this territory to them. I think it's just going to be like losing this, but I don't know for sure. I can't remember how exactly that subjugation CV works. So, I think we can just unpause and just get on with things. The kidnappers overpowered me and made sure I could not call for help by stuffing a dirty, oh dear, rag into my mouth. Luckily, they did not get far with me. High Chief Visay and his guards managed to free me and capture them. Make sure they are severely punished. Chief Visay, we owe him our thanks. Thanks for not letting the Queen die there, but that also probably means that somebody is trying to plot to kill me. It's not a known plot. And I think that we do have a pretty good spy master in charge. We do. My council, who's the advisor right now? That guy is. Oh yeah, I made everyone wear masks, because I was wearing a mask. And the dangerous faction just disappeared. Ooh, that's nice. They're down to just 36%. Okay, we have made some serious recovery in terms of that. I have a new heir. The previous one I think just died. Otso just died. So Vambola is now the new heir. Oh no, now it's 94th Min. With his funky hat. It's really difficult to know who exactly we're going to get. You're also a lunatic. There are way too many lunatics in this game. They need to tone that down a bit. Diviner. Right, we've lost the court chaplain. We want the best court chaplain we could possibly get. I mean, we could actually install the king as the court chaplain. He is a genius, and he's a loyalist, which would mean another friendly vote on the council. Unfortunately, the court chaplains don't tend to live for very long, but hey, we'll just get remarried. I would like to convert Novgorod. Successor nomination. I need to nominate a successor. 94th Min is the lunatic. He is ambitious, however. Or Vambola, who is stressed. Vambola's actually freaking useless. Eesh. You're not a lot better. This chap would be better. He's still the same dynasty. I'm really tempted to throw my support behind this guy. He's not great at stewarding, he's not great at plotting, but he is a good diplomat, and diplomacy is what's holding the realm together right now. Yeah, I'm going to nominate Kiurepelg as the successor. Spelled with a K. That guy. Who immediately jumps into first place because I am actually quite popular, and people will support my choice. Not very many people, but some. Oh, and Doomed World, you asked earlier how often do I do the Titans recordings. Those tend to be every 2 weeks, but we've taken December off, so we're not recording during December. Just gonna sort out the tea supplies. Where are my more teas when I need them? Hey Cleanus, playing Lord of the Rings Online. I've never actually played that. I'm trying to think if I have. No, I'm pretty sure I haven't. Because it's made by the same people that did Dungeons & Dragons Online, isn't it? I really like D&D Online. That was a good game. Is. Tool of the Onagan Peasant Revolt has declared the Peasant Revolt against us. Where? Oh, here. And I do have, I believe, a retinue. Oh, we're in fact raiding right now. Right, well, let's go and unraid you. And prepare you for war. Because we need to go and kill these rebels. Atso came to me with some regrettable news. It seems like too much time has passed since we last uncovered rumour of the artifact and the trail has gone cold. That event has been going on for such a ridiculously long amount of time. So, I'm not actually sorry to hear that. Oh, you have to go that way. But, sorry, just get there. Don't really care what route you take, as long as you don't go through enemy territories. Also, we have a redonkulous amount of money, so we should probably build some stuff. We have money, but no prestige. We could afford one of those in Ladoga. I think we were in the process of trying to upgrade Novgorod, though. Which one is it? Novgorod Tribe. Yeah, I'd really like to. Well, Novgorod Tribe can upgrade the hill fort. Right, and we were also trying to take over Vladimir. Oh, you remember now? We'll continue to save. Do your vassals hate you or any other reason why you don't just have them hunt the rebels? I don't mind doing it myself. And yeah, my vassals aren't the most loyal. Though several of them are because we gave them a bunch of land. Because we ousted all of those of a different faith. There was a great purge. I really want this war to end. Come on! Finish fighting! I'm wondering if I should continue to build up Novgorod. In fact, while I have so much money, I kind of may as well. This is ensuring myself for the future. Although we do take some pretty grave penalties because it's the wrong domain type. Oh, sorry. Will I ever see an EU4 run on this? Sorry, will I ever see an Austria EU4 run? Finally play as your own country without dying over and over at some point. So Paradox released a... Oh, they died. We won. Paradox just released a new dev diary, which is the most long dev diary they've ever done. It was huge. Where they were talking about their future plans. And one of their future plans is to revisit Europe in a big way for the next expansion. And in that, they hinted that they'll be taking another look at the HRE. At which point, I think would be a good time to do Austria. I must also admit I have a slight bias against Austria. Ever since I started playing EU3. The very first game I ever played of EU3 I played as Brandenburg. And not knowing how any of the mechanics work, you can probably guess what happened next. And this is why I hate Austria in the game. Become a Novra. Novgra. God. Novra God. Hey, feedback! I'm so tempted to say your name. With the elongated E's, which I know you hate, so I'm not going to. No, I don't want to form any other things. Do I want to worship the ancestors? We could definitely do that. That will give me some more piety, I believe. I would like to have prosperity and growth for the realm. We asked the ancestors for prosperity and growth. Now it's time to present an offering. Svalhild Rosliv's daughter dies. She is a filthy pagan, so murder. I'm cool with it. I say I gotta own it. Fair enough. Feedback! There you go, a bit of advertising for you. Send her to Jesus. She was a reformed Germanic. Send her to Thor, or Odin, or Frey, or any of the others. A Dutchman who dislikes the HRE. Funny considering Eastern Frisia was one of the biggest HRE haters for centuries. Which is why Eastern Frisia starts outside of the HRE, I guess. Although I don't actually know any of the history about that. Like, why are they outside it? Why do they hate it so much? I'm not sure. Do I want to spend the money or do I want to get another training grounds? I want to get the training grounds. Let's maximize the number of troops I can get from this place. Seeing as it is the capital and all. So yeah, my levy is kind of crap. Wrong culture, wrong religion. Wrong culture! Oh, I'm Estonian. I need 500 prestige, then I can become Russian. Is that going to be the same for my kids? Or my heir? He's a Finn. And I just spent the prestige on the building anyway, so never mind. I think we can safely go to speed 4 because there is not a whole lot of anything happening. Except I do want to go raiding. Your war in Smolensk. Nice. I am no longer envious. Which is actually unfortunate, although that does increase my diplomacy. And diplomacy good. So splitting you in half, having you go raiding. Actually, let's go down this way. Yet another new heir. Negotiate with Bo. Why do I want to negotiate with Bo, Bo's host? Because he's raiding me somewhere, I'm sure. Why are you raised? Go home! Are you retinue? Oh, you are a retinue. What are you doing over there? Inherited the chiefdom of Kozilsk. Well, I'd better give that away to somebody. Let's go and take a look at this. And then my realm, my religion, very important. Not a ruler, male, because only men can have titles. And I want you to be somebody who's good at punching stuff. Quiche. Quiche will do. You can have that province. No, you can't. Ulo, the genius. You can have it. I definitely want to encourage genius. What are you? You're also a retinue. Oh, it's because I'm inheriting these places and getting free troops. Okay. Someone just got blotted to death. Now, wasn't Smolensk one of these provinces? No, that's this guy. Smolensk was down here. Right, Smolensk was the third duchy I was considering, but I did not decide to go for. Do I still not own Russia? I don't. And you're still a Slav. Right, you're the last of the powerful pagan rulers. I need 100 prestige before I can do that. Well, that's right now, in fact. Oh, I'm being attacked. During the last few days, 94th Min has been clutching at his stomach and made frequent visits to the Privy. Summon the doctor dude. That's a lot of people fighting. What are we fighting against here? They have a lot of heavy infantry. No, let's not do this. Let's just get out of there. I'd rather lose as few people as possible, if possible. Get out of there. I'm going to need my troops if I'm going to be fighting a powerful vassal, which I'm pretty sure I will be. Alright. Stop raiding, merge. Okay, so. Where's that province gone? Russa. Wait, that's part of the chieftain of Tver. Oh no, that's the boss. Yep, it is definitely part of Novgorod, so I definitely deserve it. It's fine. Oh, and the council saying no as well. How many troops does this guy have? 4,700 compared to my 6.6. So we do outnumber them, especially if I call in all my vassals. My vassals are pretty freaking loyal at this. Well, many of them are pretty loyal at this point, so they would join us. We could call on another 24,000. Yeah, we'll probably be okay. Let's start getting ourselves into position. Although I do need to do something about the vote on the council. So, if I was going to go for Russia, all I want is the chieftain of Tver. I do actually kind of want you to rise up against me, because then I can throw you in jail and just take all of your titles away. And you have way too many hive chiefdoms to be allowed to live. And you're the wrong religion anyway. So Jeremy Ironside is voting against me right now. Wait, is that guy? That is that guy. So he's voting no to me stealing his own stuff. Okay, fair enough. Why are you guys saying no? The Glory Hounds don't want me to weaken powerful vassals. Well, I need just one vote on my side. So can I pay you for a favour? Yes. Oh, you have to actually say yes, don't you? Graciously accept my gift. I have successfully bribed him. I would like for you council support. Vote like me on the council. Is that what I'm doing here? Because this isn't a council decision. No, I must. Well, I don't know. I'm going to save this just in case. I'm a little bit unclear when it comes to some of the conclave mechanics. Especially in a tribal situation, although this doesn't really matter that it's tribal. Now they're agreeing, and he's returning that favour. And he's going to say no, so we definitely want to have our army parked on that province, ready to fight. How dare you raid my land? No! Alright, we'll go and deal with these guys first, and then we'll do that. Yeah, get out of here. Attacking Novgorod. Pfft. Oh, I also need to make sure I have the best people in command of my personal armies. So we want to go to council, minor titles. You're the chancellor, so you cannot be a general. Okay. You can. You can. You can. And you can. I'm just seeing if there are any of these other options I would like. In fact, we're going to be up against a holy enemy, so we're going to go with that guy. Alright, so in charge of the retinue is going to be this chap. Do I have any dedicated flankers? I do, but their military strength is a bit lower. Well, actually it's only 1 point lower. You know what? We will accept that. Let's go ahead and auto-balance this. So the flanker's got the most troops, that's fine. Okay. Your land is now my land. Come on, bring it. There we are. Alright, so he's risen up. This is going to be one hell of a civil war, but it's one that needs to happen because this is the last of my powerful vassals. We're going to raise the personal levies, we're going to raise the vassal levies, and we're going to go, all of you, let's go to war. Man, there's a lot of you. Okay, so vassal armies, excepting you, we're going to meet here. Likewise with you two, meet here. I don't have any vassals down there anymore. The conversion of Derbent. The tribes of Derbent have converted to the Tengri faith. Okay. Oh, I have a new council position. A new advisor. Rostov is already super loyal, so we're going to make this Veps. Huzzah! Klung Traumwelt, thank you very much for the Prime resub. I appreciate that. 2 months now, nice one. Hope I'll get that CK2 a Game of Thrones stream after Christmas. Have they updated to this version of the game yet? Why are you not becoming an advisor? Not sure. There are so many of you. And I'm going to go to the military tab, allies in the war, just go siege their stuff. Leave the fighting to me. Because you take way more damage from attrition. And it's a lot of land that I do need to take out. Come on, reinforcements. That's a hell of a fight going on there, and we're not doing particularly well. How are you so strong? Oh, I can't click on that. It's disappointing. Good grief, you've just ground your way through a very large chunk of my allies. Novgorod revolt. A fair number of heavy infantry, but you should have won that fight. There were enough of you there. It looks like the morale of my allies just sucks. Okay, so I do kind of wish it told you on this list who's been assigned elsewhere. Because they're all commanding an army, just not my army, so I don't really care who they're commanding. So who's in charge of this one? Hermatoiv, Inal, and Soini. So you're going to be in charge. You're going to be second. And you're going to be the third. Alright, so the sieges are done. So we're just going to go and kill this army, then I think we're going to march down there. So you are on your way into this position. So you know what? You can march in. You're actually going to arrive there? You are. Alright, let's have a look. So they have a good commander in the center, but that's about it. They just have a lot of heavy infantry. So when do we arrive? 27th. I'm not convinced that you can hold out for that long, so we're going to stand here. Oh! It's because it's a defensive battle in Slavic territory, so we do need them to chase me down, and they are. So now I'm going to have those modifiers. Because this is Suomenusko. Alright, so now it's 5,000 against 5,000. This is like the big fight. You need to come and reinforce, you need to come and reinforce. Come on, people. So they have the heavy infantry advantage. They have a really big heavy infantry advantage. I have slightly more lights. They have a lot more archers. I have the cavalry, though. And this is open land. I have 6,000. Guys! Military. Fight the bloody battles! Damn you. You're not even sieging stuff. Where are you going? Seriously, people. Here, this battle. There's 4,000 troops standing there doing nothing. Oh wait, that was one of my kids. Is that one of my kids? That was not one of my kids. Who on earth was that? Nope, they're gone. Thankfully, my superior commanders have won us this fight. But my goodness, what the hell are you lot doing? That was a huge chunk of war score there, though, crikey. We only killed 300 of their heavies. But we did kill more of them than they killed of us, which is positive. Have I adopted feudalism? No. Oh, and I just died. So who am I? I'm King Aluma. He's only 18. He is Suomenusko. He's a Finn. And I lost a bunch of my territories because of that. How did the Queen die? Bedridden and infirm. Oh yeah, she was infirm for ages. I'd forgotten about that. Well, new dude's wife is... yeah, she's alright. And we are diligent, ambitious, proud. Oh, that's a good combo. And we are currently military trait. We're going to change that to... we can't change that. to war, so that we can hopefully improve our tough soldier to strategist.